Whoa! My neighbor's here. Just invited me over for some Thanksgiving dinner. The girl's parents left them. They abandoned them. Alrighty, folks. Wrapped up the work in the library. Just been sitting across the street from the library at Dunk's. Just grabbed myself a peppermint hot chocolate. After scouring Google Maps, I decided on Houston Woods Campground. It is 300, that can't be right, 355 miles? 355 miles. It says we're gonna get there at about midnight, so it's gonna be another late night of driving. But every night that we've gone late and kept on trucking, it's been worth it. We've had a great day the next day, so I'm hoping for the same thing here. Without any further ado, let's get this show on the road. We got peppermint hot chocolate. We're ready to take on the world. Everyone here in Clarion has been super nice. Really nice, cute little town here, and yeah, I've enjoyed my time here. We are pulling into good old Harbor Freight. One of my favorite places to get lost shopping for tons of stuff that I may or may not need. But in this case, I think I do need what we're coming here for. The campsite we're headed to tonight appears to have a 30 amp RV hookup. I don't have a 30 amp or, I don't have an RV plug. But I do have things that could be charged and powered with a standard wall plug. So we're stopping here to try to grab an adapter to go from the 30 amp RV plug to your standard 15 amp wall plug. So let's head in there and see what they got. I do. 978. Thank you so much. You too. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Thanks, man.
Thank you. Good, secured. Let's get back on the road. This guy is so nice. Came out, what's that thing? Everyone asks, what's that thing? No, work truck is a camper? Yeah, man. That's what I'm living out of right now. He's like, really? You sleep in the back there? No, I sleep in the cab, dude. He said, I've always wanted to buy an old bread truck or something. I've got an electric bike and a motorcycle. I want to put them in the back and just take off. And I was like, dude, do it. You got to do it. He's like, yep. Maybe one day soon when my kids move out. All right, let's get back to it. Not the most luxurious dinner stop tonight, but I'm not opposed to it necessarily. Wendy's. Gotta stop for the bathroom and gas, and only fast food open now at this point. It's about 9 o'clock. Got about 200 miles to go, so we're just gonna fuel up, muck some Wendy's, keep on trucking. I gotta pee. All right, let's get back at it. Actually, let's see if I can go fill up my water bottle. Got her filled up. All right, now we're actually getting back at it. All All right, we have hopped off the highway about an hour earlier than I planned on. I was planning on heading to Houston Woods Campground. It was saying I wasn't gonna get there till about 1 a.m. and really didn't want to stay on the road that late. So hopped off early. We should be getting to our campsite, which is Buck Creek here in Springfield, Ohio. And yeah, gonna get settled in, make camp, and do a little bit of work. Oh, hello. More deer. What else is new? Just passed another deer. Are deer nocturnal? Like, why are they all out at night? I'm gonna have to look that up. That's a real question. Let me know down in the comments if you're a deer expert. All right, sites 41 through 100 to the right here, which is where maps is telling me to go. So, got some campers here. This guy's got a travel trailer set up. That's pretty sweet. Oh, there's more deer. Hey guys. All right, just picked this spot right on the water here. That is Clarence J. Brown Reservoir. So yeah, right on the reservoir. We got some neighbors for the first time, which is kind of nice. And yeah, let's get settled in. Just checking the power bank here. Looks like we only got up to 50% on our charge, so gonna try to use the electrical hookup here. Never done that before, but we're gonna give it a shot. Now the question is, did I buy the right adapter? Let's find out. Oh, no way, there's already wall plugs on it. Well, we can just plug in our extension cord. That's sweet. Got the extension cord going through the weather guard here. Just plugged it into the power bank charger, and what do you know? We have power, baby. And checked on my phone, we have 5G, so we don't have to set up the Starlink internet to work tonight either. Let's go. Alrighty, people, we are settled in here at Buck Creek Campground in Buck Creek State Park. Probably the most comfortable I've been. I mean, it is also only my third night, but it's nice to actually have neighbors for once and be around some other people. I'm super excited to see this view of the Clarence J. something reservoir in the morning. And it should be our first sunny day of the whole trip, which I'm really looking forward to. But need to crank out some work and get some sleep. It's about 12:30 right now, so not gonna work for any more than an hour and knock out. And we should have a full day tomorrow. See you then. Good morning, people, and happy Thanksgiving from Buck Creek State Park in Springfield, Ohio. Oh, I could keep sleeping for so much longer, but it's already like 11 o'clock. I really should have gotten off the road earlier and gotten to bed earlier. I didn't go to bed until like 2. I forgot to turn off the heater, and I woke up at like 6:30. It's 85 degrees in here, and I was just baking alive. So that was interesting. But let's get up and pull the windshield thing out and see what kind of view we're working with. Whoa. Look at that. Looks like there's a whole beach over here on that side. It's a pretty reservoir, some blue water for sure. Looks like our neighbors are up. Some Thanksgiving campers and myself. A little bit atypical, but we got ourselves some bacon, egg, and cheese scramble, some untoasted toast, some oatmeal and berries, and that's our Thanksgiving brunch today. Well, that was a great Thanksgiving brunch right there. I'm happy. Just cleaned our dishes here, which really wasn't as bad as I thought. Just let them soak for a couple minutes and it made it a lot easier. Didn't really make too much gray water. This is all the water I used to wash this stuff. Super helpful having that spigot right there. I can just turn it on, get some water. But it does look like there's a gray water trap over here, or a dump station, I guess. Might as well put it in here. I have this feeling that the tailgate is lower than when I left. And I also want to check my tire pressure. So we'll check the airbag pressure and the tire pressure. But I got to pull out the mountain bike to get to our air compressor bag that has the tire gauge in it. I'm going to keep that tire gauge in the glove box going forward. But let's get in there. All right, we got it. Driver rear tire is at about 38 psi, which is pretty good. About the same over on the passenger side as well. Passenger side airbag, about 75 psi, which is where I left it, so that's good. And the driver's side airbag, about 70, which is where I left this side. The dirt bike on the passenger side requires a little bit more pressure. Might as well go for a ride on the mountain bike around the park while we have her out. But first, got to check the tire pressure on this because I haven't pumped them up in quite a long time. So, all right, tires are inflated. All right, just have to throw our pedals on. All right, and we're off. First things first, let's see if we can find a bathroom around here. Probably could have put a little bit more air in my tires. A little bit low, but we'll survive. Here's the camp office. Oh, and there is a bathroom. My sketch ball for bringing my bike in the bathroom? I don't know, maybe. Aside from coming to use the bathroom, I wanted to see if there were showers, and there are, and they're really clean too. Let's see if there's water. Oh, let's go. There's water. Don't know if it's hot, but at least we got a shower tomorrow morning if we want to get cleaned up. Let's go check out the park. Heyo, we're going to the beach. Whoa! Yo! No way! Who would have thought in Springfield, Ohio, if you're running into this gorgeous view? What a spot. Now the question is, do we go left or right? Let's go left first. Now this is where the low tire pressure is huge. This is like crazy smooth right now for riding over all these big rocks. So definitely working out well here. The camera's probably making it look more bumpy than it is. This is actually super comfortable because the low tire pressure is just conforming to all these rocks. Oh, this is a nice little cove here. Woo! This might be the end of the road for us. Well, I could stay here and sunbathe all day. It's beautiful, but let's go check out the other direction. I'm pretty sure I just realized I forgot to lock the truck, so we're gonna hustle on back there and check that out. Let's see. Was that a dummy? Yep, that was a big dummy. Luckily, we got some good neighbors. But yeah, let's lock that up, huh? All right, let's check out this trail right by the truck. Lakeview Trail. Let's check it out. Maybe we can find some firewood for tonight. Whoa, look at that. Wouldn't want to go off there, would you? Jeez. Well, I guess my tire pressure was too low. Just came down this beach trail. Of course, I wasn't recording, but I jumped and hit my rear tire, kind of cased this log here. I think I just broke the bead and air came out. I'm hoping I can just pump it back up, but yeah. Well, the mystery of the bike remains unsolved. I'm pretty sure I have a tubeless setup on that and it just needs some sealant because I haven't added any sealant in years. But some good news, my neighbor's here, just invited me over for some Thanksgiving dinner, which is super nice of them. So I'm gonna head over there and grab a bite.
There's been some other people here who's had like 3, maybe 4.
Yeah.
We can be a part of your journey.
Yeah. Now our German Shepherd, on the other hand, she's fat as a hog. She's that wide.
Yeah, she's a good girl.
That's Stormy.
Yeah.
Oh, she's and she eats half of what this one eats, but she just doesn't burn it off. You know what I mean?
She's not moving around as much. Yeah.
Stormy is perfectly content to lay at your feet and just relax. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Anyhow, they lived on the second tee, and I would go out in the middle of the day. This is in Phoenix. It'd be 100.
All right, folks. So it's many hours later now. I went over to Bud and Debbie's next door to get some Thanksgiving dinner. They super graciously invited me into their camper and told me, take as much of anything as you want. Help yourself to the cooler outside. There's dessert when you want it. Feel free to take it back to your campsite or eat it here by the fire with us. I sat there from probably 4:30 to 7:30, just talking with them for hours, and it was really, really refreshing. Can't even explain the unconditional love and kindness those people showed me tonight, not only by inviting myself over to dinner, but by what they're doing with those kids. The kids they had over there would be pretty young for someone of their age to have as their own children. And I noted that, but I didn't say anything. I didn't ask any questions. And Bud shared with me, I didn't ask about it at all, but he opened up to me while he and I were inside the camper grabbing some dessert. He said, the girls' parents left them. They abandoned them. And we're raising them as our own now. And I was so taken aback. I thought initially that these kids were, out with their grandparents for a Thanksgiving tradition camping or something, and that was very much not the case. The two girls over there, Mallory and Bella, were the sweetest girls. Apparently they have a third grandkid, a grandson, Connor, who is Bella and Mallory's brother. He's not here tonight. He's under the weather with a great-grandmother. But with the exception of tonight and this week, while they're camping in the cold, Connor also lives with them. So these two very, very kind, loving people, Bud and Debbie, who just retired 5-6 years ago and had only really set aside enough for themselves, are now, as of a year or two ago, raising 3 more children, which is absolutely astonishing to me, just how positive and kind and loving they are about it. They both said to me, yeah, this is not what we expected. We didn't set aside enough money for this. We're going to need more income for this, but we wouldn't have it any other way. And I'm sitting here hours later just still in shock. I don't know that I've ever seen such a pure example of kindness and joy to be kind to others. And because I'm feeling so shocked, I want to do something to help these very generous people out. So I've written Bud and Debbie a note here, and I made some labels. We're gonna put this note and $200 cash inside a Forrest and Harold wallet with the For Bud and Debbie label, so they know that's for them. And then I made 2 more labels, one for each of the girls. One says for Mallory and one says for Bella. And we're gonna give the girls each a pair of sunglasses. All right, there's Bud and Debbie's camp right over there. I got the labels and money and note in here. Now we just have to get the wallet and the sunglasses out of here. All right, here we go. Now I just need to pick out a wallet. We've got a couple to choose from. All right, we finally picked out the wallet. I'm gonna do the full all red. Hopefully Debbie likes this because she's an Ohio State fan. I know their colors are red, so we'll do that wallet. Before we load those back in, I think we're gonna do a bracelet for Bella and a bracelet for Mallory instead of sunglasses, because I know sunglasses is kind of an iffy thing. Bracelet, I feel like it's easier to like a bracelet. So let's grab all the bracelets and pick one out. We got the note for Bud and Debbie right here. We got the red wallet for the Ohio State fans. We've got 200 smackaroos in there. Let's get that of this label for this one. And then for the girls, Mallory, who's a little bit older, kind of some cleaner, more mature colors here. And then for Bella, who's younger, some brighter, fun blue colors here. I think, I don't know, they can trade if they want to, but yeah, I'm excited. All right, I saw Bud go to bed not too long ago. I don't even know if he's gone to bed. He might still be awake. I don't want to disturb them, so I'm not gonna talk when we go over there. Let's just grab the boxes. And let's go quietly deliver them. Mission accomplished, folks. Got them dropped off on the table. It doesn't look like it's going to be raining anytime soon here, so it should be safe. And it's under a canopy, but it is way past my bedtime. I was supposed to be asleep 2 hours ago, but that was well worth it. I feel good about doing that. And if you want to know how we can do more of this cool stuff, definitely check out the description down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had fun. Maybe you learned something along the way. And hope to see you in the next one. Until then, thanks so much for watching and keep making the most of it.